This week I want to talk about something a little different. One thing that I've seen a lack of in the last week, well, the last several months actually, is whatever happened to respect. Now, I'm not talking about agreeing with everybody. I'm talking about respecting that they have an opinion, or even respecting the fact that they have a right to live. It seems that has gone away. Now, you may wonder what this has to do with a photography podcast. One thing I've seen as I look at like JCPenney's or the mall photo places is it seems that it's very cookie cutter. You as a person are a client as someone at a fast food restaurant is a client. You're just someone who's going to come in, get something, and pay. And that's it. My take on photography, making it more personal, is that each session is unique. It matches the person and what they want out of the photo session, what their desire is, what they envision getting out of the photo session. I also want it to be fun along the way. I don't want it to be stressful. I don't want my client to be anxious having the picture taken. Because to me, when we do a photo session, it's not you or somebody coming in and I'm going to go put you up against a background. I'm going to take this shot and we're going to be done. It's a partnership. And the partnership starts from back when we talk about the photo session and what it is you want to get out of it. From there, it's now time to design the session, figure out what kind of poses we want to do, what kind of clothing is going to be worn. What we're going to do is lay out in either very broad terms or very detailed terms, depending on what makes you most comfortable, how the shoot's going to go and what we're going to do as part of the shoot. The reason I want to do that is the day of, there are no surprises. You know what the plan is. You know what we're going to do, at least in broad terms. We may add something. We may take something away. It's going to depend on how you feel that day. But we've got a game plan going in. We're not just going in blind and shooting from the hip for the entire photo session. I do that because I respect your time and I respect you as a person. And I think that's lacking from a lot of these photo hut type places. You go in, you pick out the background that you want to be shot in front of. Let's say you're doing a Christmas shoot with the family for Christmas cards. So you go in, they put you on the background, you stand your family up, take a picture, and then you figure out what group of photos you want from that. Like I said, if you're doing Christmas cards, you might be just saying, okay, well, I like this picture and give me 50 Christmas cards with envelopes, for example. It's transactional. You picked out what you wanted to wear. You picked out your background. That's it. Then they stick you in a generic pose that everybody has always done. Take your picture, just like they probably have 100 times already that day, and give you your print, right? They're probably, last time I was in one of these places, my family had gone in, and you had to wait for them to get printed and then go pick them up. I haven't seen the facilities at the newer ones that look to me like they can do them on site. And of course, if you were doing Christmas cards, that's something they're going to have to send out anyway. But regardless, for a lot of things at these sites, you could probably get the thing printed and walk out the door with your prints right then and there, depending on how many you wanted of them. I know there was a guy one time bought a digital camera and a printer and went to a state fair, set himself up a booth and paid for everything that he'd bought just by running a booth and taking pictures of people and printing them out right there. And so you could walk in, get one of those. SeaWorld was really good at that back in the day, where you would be walking around, somebody would walk up to you, say, smile, take your picture, and then they would have like a little keychain thing that you could look through and there was your picture in it, or something, some other type of photo stuff that you could pick up on your way out. But that type of photography, I think, should have gone back in the day when film died down. And the reason I say that is I think we've gone, or we should have gone, beyond the cookie cutter photography. There's no reason to not be in partnership with the subject of the photograph. There's no reason not to take the time to set things up so that you have a great experience for yourself and for the other person. Now, granted, there are some candid shots that you just want to get that you wouldn't normally get. I've gotten a couple of really nice candid shots from events, for example. I don't like to pose people at events for the reason that I want them to look natural. It's an event. They're reenactors. I want them to do what they would normally do. I don't want them to notice me or to do something different than they would normally have done. If I've got you in a studio and we've laid out all of the photographs and things that we're going to do, I don't want you thinking about me and about the camera. I'm going to try to make it fun. I'm going to try to make sure you aren't anxious, but I want you to forget about me. I want you to forget about the camera. I just want you to act natural and to have that pose. And we work to make sure that that is the way the photo shoot happens. And I think that gets back to showing respect for a person's individuality and not treating them like everybody else. So that's what I've got for you guys this week, and I'll talk to you guys all next week.